Once again, Soul Father Raz. You know how it is. Strictly real hip hop shit. Yeah. Focus. Yo, in any weather, there's none better, so run cheddar. The trendsetter, we did that, you been whack. Never with thin stacks, I'm looking for 10 racks. Push your chin back, my nigga, we been back. We never left y'all, I'm hearing the West call. So if the phone rings, I'm coming to test y'all. Shoot up your vest, dog, I'm never impressed, dog. So if your click comes, no reason to stress, dog. I just stand ground, they screaming our man down. You better regroup, nigga, what's the plan now? I say you retreat, I get them from 10 feet. Up close on them, better get a dose of them. I'm that pure crack, you better be sure of that. The game is fucked up, I'm bringing the cure back. Give them the pure facts, these niggas just fantasize. I just post up, lay back and analyze. We here to win that, where your men's at? Already did that, my nigga, you been back. Step the game up, quick to change up. On the grind, man, my niggas done came up.
Oh God, tell me where the game goes. Tell me where the game goes. Oh God, tell me why they play the same. Tell me why they play the same song. Oh God, tell me where the game goes. Tell me where the game goes.
Talofa, and welcome into Buddha's Lounge under Everyday People. We are coming to you from West Valley. That video and that song you just heard was from Self-Expression Music, my man DJ Lamb. It's called Oh God, featuring Grins, Roscoe, Dub D, and Fleetwood. Again, if you are a local artist and you're not getting any airtime on the radio, I'm telling you, you got to send it to us. We will highlight and we will feature you a local artist. That's what it's all about. This show is powered by GetMedCard.co, the easiest and quickest way to get your medical card at the lowest price possible. It's $70 right now. You don't have to wait for a pop-up. Head over to 3900 South, 300 East in South Salt Lake and tell Jason and the crew that we sent you. Also, shout out to Honolulu Grill over here, West Jordan, 8860 South Redwood Road. Monday, I like to pick up a kava aid and some spam musubi and butter cake for Monday Night Football. Last event for announcement before we bring in our guest. Day One Utah is having their trunk or treat party on October 25th at Valley Fair Mall, and yours truly will be hosting. We'll be out there from 1 to 4. Everyday People is going to be out there. Bring your cars if you'd like to decorate, if you'd like to add to the festivities, and then also candy to give out. As we like to caution, we know it's a community event, but we're hoping that parents, you exercise lots of caution at the end of the night. Make sure you still check those bags of candies, even though they're candies from our community. It's never enough to be too sure. Please like, share, follow for full episodes and full videos. They'll be available on YouTube. And part of the reason why my guest to my right, my man Ray here, asked me a great question right before we come on. Why do we do this? What is the purpose of this podcast? I've been part of the Utah media landscape for the last 20-something years, right? And a lot of it has been in short form, 2 minutes, 90 seconds, and tell me about your event. Hey, what's about this walk, right. And again, if they had a good time or a bad time, many times people would walk away feeling like, that's my buddy, man. I know him. You know Big Buddha? I know Big Buddha. And I don't want to cheapen the experience for them. And so that's where the podcast comes from, where we can actually sit down to, 1, have long-form conversations, and then 2, give people their flowers. And that's exactly what you're doing here. And I know you might be thinking, well, what flowers is this dude going to give me, man? I'm telling you, I know there's flowers there to give you. Ray, if you wouldn't mind, I know, I don't want to assume that I know you. We've only met just momentarily. Yeah. But, Polynesians, they like to know if you're related to each other. They like to know what island you come from. And for me, my dad was always like, just because I don't want my daughter to marry their cousins. So what island are you from? Give us a little backstory and your family names, please.
Yeah. So my name is Raymond Andrew Keller III. So that's a very English name.
Oh.
That's because my dad was the head of the household. He's Raymond Andrew Keller II. Okay. But my Tongan name is Vehikite. So Tonga is the island.
Yeah.
And then my dad is Scottish Irish, but the Keller actually comes from his adopted parents, which are German. Keller means cellar or basement. So it's kind of a weird mix, right? I got my dad's adopted side German, but he's actually by blood Scottish and Irish. and then I'm Tongan.
Hey, isn't that Braveheart? Oh, sorry.
William Wallace, freedom.
Sorry. You got some Scottish blood? Good. That's good. All right.
So I mean, that's where the name of my life insurance agency fits beautifully. The Independent Island, because I'm Islander on both sides, Scotland, Ireland, and then you got Tonga. So
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
it's a cool little
Do you still
twist.
keep in touch with your Scottish families and where are you at right now in connection with them? You still do stuff with them and your Tongan family as
No,
well?
my Tongan side for sure. They're here in Salt Lake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the Vekitas are all here. We're gonna get together, this Friday for Halloween barbecue or something. Yeah,
Some trunk or treat.
Yeah,
We're in Utah. Halloween's big in Utah. When you moved in, are you from Utah?
born here but raised everywhere else.
Yeah.
In the
So
military.
are you surprised how big Halloween is here in Utah?
Yeah, I am actually. Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
It's huge. Yeah,
People don't believe me.
Drop
Like
a lot
I
of
moved
money.
there, and when I would tell them, y'all have not seen the Halloween game that Utah's got,
Yeah.
and I would tell them, they're like, "Come on, bro, nah." They don't believe we have haunted houses here that are nationally ranked. They don't believe that even adults go all out
yeah.
on
They drop a
themes
lot
on
of
their
coin.
a lot of money.
Yeah.
lot of money. Anyway, how is it in San Pete? Where you guys from? How's the Halloween spirit? How is it out there?
Yeah, down in St. Pete. I mean, it was good. It's country life, you know. So we lived out on like 9 acres. Everyone has big properties, but Halloween wasn't that big actually in St. Pete. You know?
Where would you consider growing up? If high school, where'd you go to high school? How was the young Ray like?
Yeah, so I grew up with my mom and dad and 2 younger brothers in Ceres, California.
Sorry, this is what this is for. We have
yeah, that fly?
that's
Yeah.
what this is for. Yes, sorry. I'm going to use it. Our ancestors gave it to us. Let's use it. Okay.
Yeah, we grew up in Central Valley, California.
Oh,
So Ceres, Modesto.
yeah.
So yeah, it was good. It was good growing up there.
As long as you didn't say Fresno, the armpit. We're
yeah,
good.
Fresno is the arm. Yeah, anyone from Fresno?
I told you I'm from Cali. Told you, bro.
Yeah, you know.
You
I
know, if
wasn't
you
gonna
know,
say that.
only people who really know, if they say that Fresno's the armpit of Cali, he from California. Modesto, bro. I did my first radio stuff in Stockton.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I went all about Lodi, Modesto.
Yeah, Turlock. Yeah.
Turlock. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, bro. Let's not talk about Turlock. Shout out to the Stark family. They're from Stockton. Our Get Med card partners. Did you play sports? Were you in academia? What was that like for you?
No. I mean, I didn't. My dad was a big sci-fi guy.
Ooh.
You know, so I was watching Star Trek, Picard, Next Generation. You know, and then I was playing chess. You know, the board
Okay,
game. Yeah,
okay.
so I started dominating my dad when I was about 9 years old, and so chess is definitely part of my story. You know?
I like
Just
that.
that kind of way of thinking and entrepreneurship strategy. You know.
No, you know what? That's one thing that I failed to do is to learn how to play chess. I know you could still learn how to play now, but
Yeah.
that was maybe one of my regrets is the time I had with my dad. I didn't take the time to learn how to play chess because he
Yeah.
played chess.
Oh,
You
he
know,
did,
I mean, he
yeah.
killed me in the checkers. Obviously, he did all that, but I mean,
Yeah.
Sonny, move for long. You want to play chess? You want to play chess? It's like, I don't want, Dad. I just, it's boring to me. No,
Right, it
son.
didn't resonate.
And he would, no, that's what he would say. No, son. Say, I don't want to give it away. If you learn how to play chess, come back, and we'll play. And he was trying to get me to another level of understanding.
There you go.
You know,
Yeah,
and so
probably.
I have nothing but mad respect for chess players because they do have that extra element of thought process.
Yeah.
And that's what my dad finally told me. He says, no, it's proven. I said, I have been to university. I've looked at studies. Chess can help you unlock things that nothing else can.
For sure. Yeah.
Good for you, bro.
Yeah. So yeah.
What
just
age was it that you started to be dad?
9.
Well, okay, gotta ask you. He's Scottish,
Yeah.
obviously, right? Did he have the Polynesian thing where I'm not gonna let you win
Oh.
ever?
No grab the slipper moments. No, nothing like that. No, Dad, he took it well. I mean, he would want to do rematch after rematch after rematch. So pretty competitive, but yeah. So no, sports weren't part of my story. I wish they were. They kind of came in later in life. You know, as I started to fill in, some of that Tongan DNA started kicking in, and weights and basketball and so it came later. But
One more question. Sorry, I didn't mean to catch up.
Yeah.
One more question about your family, only because it's fascinating to me, the Scottish and the Tongan, because they're shields. There's shields involved in the crest.
the crest, the family.
Do you guys have a family crest?
Not that I'm aware of.
Man.
Yeah.
Tonga does. I mean, Scotland does. The
Yeah,
countries do.
They do. The countries, yeah. But
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just not. I didn't.
I was
dig
just,
that
I was
far
just,
into the genealogy.
that fascinated me. Sorry.
Yeah. No, me too. I would love to know. It is cool, the family crest, yeah.
If I could ask about, again, we're just trying to get to know you. The whole reason why Ray is here, I apologize, I digress, is the two words, life insurance. Now, that could be a scary word for a lot of us out there, but it could also be a lifesaver. Why, who, what, when, where, why, what kinds of life insurance? That's really the reason why we brought Ray up here. But we're trying to get to know you. We want more people to join in so that you guys can hear what he has to say. So let's do this. Let's take a break. We'll play a song, Josh Tatofi's Date Night. But I want to set up. We want to come back. I want to get to know Ray just a little bit more. You know him a little bit more than you think you do. Think shotgun guy. Shotgun guy, okay? I don't want to steal his thunder, but if you ever heard about a gentleman who just brought his shotgun home and got in trouble, that's him. That's him. And I apologize. The song that you're about to hear and music video you're about to listen, see or watch is by Fat Boy, local artist, local rapper. The name of the song is Last Laugh. Don't move a muscle. We're going to come back and Ray's going to tell you all about his shotgun chronicles.
Shot by rail.
Finally, you did your thing on
They
this
said we
shit.
never win, man, that made me go harder. More money, more problem. I catch my second win, I'ma get it, no problem. Man, I gotta move smarter. They said we never win, man, that made me go harder. Man, that made me go harder. 'Cause they said we never win. They showing fake love. They want me gone probably. I keep my faith up, cause I know God got me. World full of lies, looking at life in my rear view. It's a clear view, but my mindset different. I'm trying to steer through. I remain humble through hard times, and I get on my hustle. I'm tell them niggas that I need on mine. I took it personal, like Mike in the last dance. Used to laugh at me, now it's looking like I got the last. They said we never win, man, that made me go harder. More money, more problem. I catch my second win, I'ma get it, no problem. Man, I gotta move smarter. They said we never win, man, they made me go harder. Man, they made me go harder. 'Cause they said we never win. Hey, where I'm from, they don't show no emotions. Young niggas 13, mashed up, tryna smoke shit. The police killing us, it's some more shit. I'm steady pissing for a test, my POE on some more shit. The fiends come calling and close the door quick. Cause I can't lose no time away from people, I keep it close. They need me clearly, that's why I'm focused. Tell them that I'm all this down and
You know what I mean? That was the toughest. Hey, welcome back into Buddha's Lounge under Everyday People. Even though y'all were enjoying the music video, conversations were still going on. We're still trying to get to know Ray here. And incident happened. You could have lost 10 years of your life just for, again, to me, as I'm hearing it for the first time, standing your ground and standing up for what you believe is true according to the law. If you wouldn't mind, I don't want to steal your thunder.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened. People might say, oh, that's that guy. The floor is yours.
Yeah, so I mean, just the Reader's Digest version at this time, it was early 2014. I was just on fire with the Constitution and, the liberties we enjoy here in this country. Yeah. So I was really passionate about these things, and one of them was the Second Amendment, was our right to bear arms. And so I just had a lawsuit happen with Google Fiber where they were trying to install free service, and I just, at the time I knew free, someone's paying for it. So I just told them politely many times, please not come. I called the office, please don't stop sending your guys. But they had to come. They insisted on coming into my yard because of the position of the pole. And so, anyway, I'm away at work. My wife calls me saying there's guys there that are just coming on the property. They told her to get out of the way with some colorful language. And, so my wife calls me, of course. She's pregnant at the time with our youngest, Gideon. And she just said, Ray, there's these guys here. So I said, I'll be right there. I was 20 minutes away in Springville. Just hoofed it over there. Went in, saw the guys in the backyard, and I just went out, grabbed my shotgun. I unloaded it in front of my wife, so it's completely empty. And I said, I'm just going to go out and make sure these guys get out of here. And then, so anyway, I did that. And then long story short, I was just arrested, and the guys were let back on the property as I was being driven away in the car. And then I went to trial for a jury trial after about 2 years of different lawyers that most of them telling me to just go ahead and plea out. That's, go ahead and take the plea. It's the cheapest way, Ray. You might get a year in prison. So I was like, no way.
Him, not you.
Yeah.
Freaking lawyers.
Yeah, exactly. So I said no. I just kept firing. I fired that lawyer. Then I went to the next, and I found a guy that was great. Mike Petro. Shout out to Mike Petro.
He believed you.
Yeah.
Not that you weren't telling the truth,
Yeah.
but he believed you all the way through to say,
Yeah.
I'm going to ride this with you,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You
He-
deserve to have
Exactly. He
this.
said he saw.
What's his name again?
Mike Petro.
Mike Petro, what's up, man?
Yeah.
If I'm ever in trouble, I'm calling you, bro. Yeah, I'm Big Buddha, and I authorize this message.
Yeah, Mike is legit. So anyway, we went to the jury trial, and we slept on the benches in the courthouse until the jury came back with not guilty. So everyone said not guilty. I went home. There was tears and reunion.
I fought the
with
law, and the law did not win. Congratulations. Look,
Yeah.
I'm so glad. That gives me hope that if you know that you're telling the truth. Okay, wait, hold on. Obviously, the truth was on your side, right?
Yeah.
How much of that, those other lawyers, they're talking about, like, I'm sure you had to get, like, evidence or what can you prove, right? Did they say it's not about what's right, it's about can they prove? Did they ever talk like that to try to get you to plead down?
What do you mean? Sorry.
Well, I mean, they're trying to give you you're gonna, like that one comment. You're gonna just 1 year in jail, bro. It's
1 year.
nothing.
Right,
Just say this.
Yeah.
Just do this.
Yeah, that's what they were trying to get me to do. But no, at the time also, I had learned about the jury. If anyone's listening to this is an important thing. Most people actually don't know. If I could share, is that
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay, so
anything to level anybody up, that's what we're about.
level up. Yeah, absolutely. So one thing that most people are not aware of is they try to skip, on jury duty. They're always like trying to answer the questionnaires in a way to get themselves dismissed.
I'm racist, right? Something crazy.
Something crazy.
That'll get you off.
Right, to get them
Got
off.
you, got
But if you really understood the power of a jury member, like one person has more power than even the president of the United States. People don't really realize this. Like the founding fathers, they kind of understood this, and that's why they had a jury, because one person, that's all it would take, that say Ray's not guilty, and it's off. Like that's powerful. And so, and gratefully, I had all these jurors that were, maybe some of them understood it. Some of them came to me and gave me a hug afterwards in the parking lot, 2 a.m. But most people are trying to skip out on jury. But really, if they need to understand, like the person on the other end really needs you, especially if you understand.
That's when your service really counts, is what you're saying.
Yeah, because the system is designed right now, the legal system, to be a rubber stamp. Like the judge, he's instructing you in a very strategic way, to get the jurors to convict as many people as possible.
Also, in those mandatory sentences.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand exactly where, bro, that is crazy.
So-
and you discovered all of that through your own personal experience.
Personal experience, just studying and reading and being curious.
Are you putting, here's the thing. I see what you went through, and I just wanted to ask, did you feel like you should share that with you? Have you put it down in writing? Have you shared your experience and maybe some of the legal things you picked up that could help
No, not really.
anybody that feels the law is up against them?
No, it's just saying 24 hours in a day. I'm trying to hustle with my business, the family, but anytime I have an opportunity like a platform, I've shared it on other podcasts.
So, I mean, it behooves everyone then to really learn your laws and your rights.
Yeah.
In your city, your local, your federal, wherever you're at, right?
Yeah.
That's because you did it. And again, you serve as a great example that knowing some of the law can be beneficial.
Absolutely, yeah. And this is a big one. This one by itself will really people will find themselves in a jury trial more often, probably at least once in their life being summoned. So,
or at least have a different view of it, because the typical view of people thinking about jury duty. Oh, man,
gotta miss work.
Yeah.
Gotta miss everything.
And I love you. For just a moment, you made me think about it. Like, oh my gosh, in the balance is somebody else's life, and this is where my real civil duty comes in as a citizen.
Yeah.
As a law-abiding citizen, I go there. My fellow citizen's life is in the balance. I got to do what's right.
Right.
I got to listen. I got to pay attention. Not try to get out of it. You've changed a whole new life for me for that.
Oh, good. I'm glad.
I really
just
appreciate
you, man.
that.
That's enough. I've done something.
No, I'm not even kidding, bro. that's how I thought about jury duty. Was like, okay, I have to do it because I'm a citizen. Whatever, it's probably a ticket. Whatever. Gosh, but I'm gonna miss work. I'm gonna miss that. I don't know if anybody's ever said it the way you said it to me. You know, that someone's life is in the balance, and your duty could really do something.
And the power, again, just the power you have, just you. It's not designed to be like, you know, the founding fathers talked about mobocracy is what democracy is.
Yes.
It's 2 wolves and a lamb
Yes.
voting on what's for dinner, you know. So they built into this system where one human being, a peer is really what it's supposed to be. Someone who lives with you, who shops with you, goes to church with you. That's how it was designed, but it's been manipulated. So you learn this only by going through the fire.
You have to go through fire, bro. You have come out.
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm advocating, I'm encouraging, you should write a book about your experience if you haven't already. Just because I think it can breathe life into generations to come, because the law's never going to go away. And if anything, the law will alter, but it'd be nice to have a real life experience.
Yeah.
And the stuff, I almost said the shit you learned. The stuff that you learned. Sorry, I did just say
No,
it.
that's
Sorry.
all good.
Anyway.
I don't know what it's PG or what. So
No,
I'm
it's
keeping
internet. It's okay.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's real life. It's real life.
Yeah, real life,
But
yeah.
thank you for sharing that, because
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people like me who are probably hearing this for the first time.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to Google. Google is free. Go check out a story. And if people did have questions, like, because I'm telling you, I really do think of you as the poster child. I don't know very many people that have gone up like that. Most people that I know of in a situation like that, plea deal.
Yeah.
Plea deal. I'm done.
Right.
I'm out.
Right, done.
But you understood the law, and you still took your chance. I mean, anything could happen. But
Oh, yeah.
knowing that you had the law on your side, you had the right. You had right on your side.
I had a brain. I had a chest brain. I had
See,
You know?
chess. There it is again.
Yeah, it comes in everywhere. It's like I can see through. It's like, kind of like the Matrix. I don't want to use that analogy, but it's like being able to decode like the bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, and be able to kind of get through it all.
I love it.
know? So
No.
it's-
Thank you for sharing
Yeah.
that. Again, hopefully it helps somebody out there. It totally helped me out, because now I really am looking at jury duty just a little different.
That's
Before
good.
I was just like, let me just put it over here, see.
Yeah, right.
They'll forget about it. No, they don't forget about it. No, they keep calling you. Let's
man.
take another break. What I would like to come back and talk about is now into our introduction into life insurance. What kind of life insurance policies are there? Is there only one? Is there several types? You know, this is our education. So Life Insurance 101, courtesy of my man, Ray Keller the third. Did I get that right?
got it,
Ray
man.
Keller the third coming up next. Let's see. Our next song, are we going with Josh Sophia? Okay, we're going with Kiridex, Poetic, and Possum. Enjoy it. We'll be right back.
All night, we be tryna cop a buzz till your peoples come through. Make sure the liquor in your system, cause we finna get loose. Pour it up till we feel excited. You'll have a party with some brothers from the island. It's the way when I hear Shawty say that she wanna hear me sing her name, that she wanna go and party to the AM. She amazing, no understatement. Might have a slip and maybe two. Tell me what else can we do? If you a D-Buzz, then just you'll have a party with some brothers from the island. Da-da-da-da-da-da. We just vibing with the right people. Pour some drink for my thugger Usos. Have you decided to bring somebody? Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Pour some drink for my thugger Usos. T-gang with the S-gang gangster. When all the islands roll together, then that's gangster. I praise God for the hustle, gotta thank you. Polynesian smoking like I'm from Jamaica. Rolling through the city blocks with Kiri Dots, getting paper. Soon as you hear this drop, turn it up, it's hella major. Never mind the haters, dog, we just keep it player. Got a block fight cover, y'all already know the flavor. I stay ready for the mash at all times, but on days like this, I can't help it. Shawty looking good to me. I'm in my Polo Malo 43. She looking like the centerpiece from a magazine. I eat the killer from the back, then I dip and holler 685 and then 676. Pour out some Henny, get some herb in your lung, and then I'm cooler than a Shaolin monk. Straight up.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. We just vibing with the right people. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Pour some drink for my dog Usos. Have you decided to bring somebody? Da 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 da. Pour some drink for my dog Usos.
Welcome back into Buddha's Lounge, Everyday People. My guest today is Ray Keller III. He was brought here, or we invited him, brought here. Yeah, that's when you pay people. Then you get brought. We invited Ray to come on because he is a life insurance agent. He sells life insurance. And with all of our people, I'll just put it this way, our Pacific Islander people, we believe in fundraisers. We totally believe in fundraisers. They come in the form of tawalunga, they come in the forms of falavilaves, but then you have to go sell barbecue plates. And this is my experience, Ray. I'm just telling you my experience.
Mine
when
too.
all we had to do was have life insurance. If you wouldn't mind, take me back to when you first heard about life insurance, how you discovered it, and then decided, man, I got to go share this with people, anybody that listens to me.
Yeah. So it was back in St. Pete again. I had just moved to St. Pete from Provo after that whole lawsuit debacle, and so I'm living out there in this peaceful area with elk in my backyard, just loving life.
Yeah.
But then that company that I was working for decided that they didn't want me to sell anymore over the phone. So they wanted me to come back in the office. And I'd already moved my family. So I was just scrambling for like money ideas, that paper.
Right.
So anyway, I just, I was at a point in my life too where I was almost 40 years old and I have 5 kids. So I basically it just kind of clicked in my head. I saw a life insurance ad for making money 6 figures. I'm almost 40 and feeling like weaker and, just so those two things combined, it just came and the idea just popped in my head to sell life insurance. And then I just started the hustle of like learning about it for myself, to buy it for myself. It actually didn't start as I had no idea I was going to be.
You're a client first.
Yeah. So I did the research on it and I discovered lots of little like hidden gems that most agents weren't telling me when I was talking to them on the phone.
That is so crazy when you get into a new thing and you discover, why haven't they been telling you this, right?
Exactly.
Isn't that nuts?
It is. So it's kind of like, why are they not telling me this? And then it just clicked. Like, there's probably a lot of people who have no idea about these little behind the curtains type things. So I started just accumulating all this info. And then I decided, okay, I'm going to sell it. And so I decided I'm going to sell it. And now the next obstacle was like, most people are doing the kitchen table battle. They're sitting at the table and they're doing it with the stiff shirt. He's banging on your door and he's pressuring you and drawing circles and doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it over the phone. So this was the vision almost 10 years ago. This is before COVID.
Okay.
So it was like pre-selling over the phone.
Yeah.
So I took this old school industry and just married it with this my sales career, phone sales.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to sell this over the phone. I'm going to figure it out. So I did. I worked with Patrick Bet David for like 6 months under his organization when he was doing insurance. And then I left and I started my own thing. And I just started selling it over the phone to family and friends. Actually, I was my first client. So I got all my money back on my
Good
policy.
for you, brother. Good for you.
So I bought it from myself, and then I just started researching, and now, almost 10 years later, hundreds of almost exclusively Polynesian families.
Nice.
Which has been really awesome. Because
what's the caveat for Pacific Islander families? What is the first thing they usually say to you when you bring up life insurance? Do you get the no, we don't do that. We don't.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some, a lot of my families, I call them my families.
Right.
That's how I feel about it.
Right.
It's like very personal. I get to know them very intimately. So, I mean, I get everything, all the excuses. I just did a video the other day when I was just basically reminding everyone that, excuses are like assholes.
Everyone's got one.
They all stink, So I'm just I just like to talk to them the way that it's hard to explain. But yeah, I get every excuse in the book.
You want to talk to them at their level.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get it. I get what it's like to make excuses. I get what it's like to, to feel like I'm still strong. I'm still got it.
Yeah.
But the realities are that we all know someone who's died who was very young.
Yeah.
And
it's really, am I saying the wrong thing when I say life insurance isn't for the person who's passed away? It's for those who are left behind.
Yeah. Exactly.
Those who are still living.
Yeah, it's for them. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh. I'm so glad. So my father, He was one of the early advocates in his family to get life insurance. So, you know, all of his stuff was paid for when he passed and left some money behind for mom, you know.
Yeah.
So I understand how important it is to have that. And I don't even know if our people ask this question of you. I'm just thinking, again, this is my own personal experience, thinking if a life insurance guy came over, this is one of the questions I could hear one of my relatives asking. What is the cheapest plan you have?
Yep.
Huh? What can save my whole life but one payment? What do you have? Sorry, I'm just trying to chat on my uncle.
I think you did it, man. Yeah. Well,
And then how do you respond?
Yeah, well, I mean, if they go to my website, they'll see like it's my tagline, the least expensive option possible. So I've like done all the work for everyone. I've gotten access to everything. My toolbar is ridiculous with all the saved passwords and usernames. So I've done all the work that most agents. I've never met an agent that did this much work, so that I can have access to everything. Wow. And then if you want the cheapest, like your uncle, then I got
Which
you.
is the low ones? The low ones. Sorry, uncle. But that gives me hope that we have some Polynesian families following suit, and they're betting on the future of their family, making sure they have something to they won't miss the main provider. He or she has left something behind for the family, right?
Yeah, it's bittersweet though. Like I just had another family pass away. One of my families passed away, but it was sweet. It was sweet because the family had no idea there was a policy, that she had done the work for them. 2 of them, she set up 2 of them, and so they had no idea. And so I let them know. Just in a Facebook message.
It's hard to be sad and rejoice at the same time.
Yeah,
but those are the emotions they're going through.
Yeah,
they missed their loved one, but gosh, she took care of it.
They did that for us. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's.
I gotta ask, because it's about personal stories. It really is. If you wouldn't mind, is there a story that you could share with us of a client who just wrote you or said something to you about, you know what, I wouldn't have been able to do this if I didn't have the life insurance? Do you have any stories like that that they call and thank you or say thank you for we were able to do this because of the life insurance?
Yeah, I a lot of them. Too many that, like I said, it's bittersweet because in order for that story to come about, someone passed away.
Yes,
yeah,
that's
so
true.
It is bittersweet, but yeah, there's lots of that. And the biggest praise I get is that the moment you write me and you tell me, Ray, like, I'm interested, I don't let you forget. Like, but up until that point, all you get is the birthday messages. You guys have probably got my birthday messages.
Sounds a lot like sinners. Don't invite them in. Just kidding, Ray. I'm just kidding. You're gonna want this guy, okay? This is all part of the chess moves. These are part of chess.
You got
it. Okay.
So lots of stories.
What information do you want them to know to reach out to you? How long does it take? Can they do it over the phone consultation? What are available for people right now?
Yeah, so I mean, it's 100% over the phone. I've never sold a policy face to face in 10 years. So I sell across all 50 states.
And it's not because of the shotgun, okay? That's
no.
it.
Yeah, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Old Ray is...
He's legal now, okay? Come on. Just kidding.
Fully acquitted. All my gun rights intact. Yeah,
Just kidding. Sorry. How do we get a hold of you? My bad.
Yeah, so I mean, on Facebook, Independent Island Life Insurance. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me at independentislandlifeinsurance.com, my actual website.
They put in the comments too. My wife said they put in
the comments. Okay, so they'll be in the comments there. And then my phone number, 435-200-4869. That's my direct one right here.
Yeah. Now, look, This is why you came here. You came to learn about life insurance. And I got to tell you, he's a pleasant human being, isn't he? Yes. So this is what I want you to do. Even though you came here to learn about life insurance, I would love for you to hang out, because after the break, we're going to talk about something that's really near and dear to Ray's heart, because I love helping kids. He's helping kids. And I would love for him to share that message when he comes back, and how you can help him help our kids. Is that fair?
Awesome.
All right. What's the name of the program really quick?
PlayoutsideWithme.com.
Okay. Listen to that. Come back and learn more about it. We're going to play another song. It's Lomi Brown featuring Fiji and Finn Ruva. The name of the song is Cruise.
tossing and turning just to see you again. Without a doubt in my mind, we'll make it to the end. This moment's been rolling over inside my head, and I can't wait for a time when we are close again. Yeah, yeah. I don't wanna waste no time. It's been so long since the day I touched your face. It's you and I, babe, keeping this alive, babe. Never let it fade, only resonate. Yeah, go where you want, but you decide. I got the music to ride for a vibe. Let's disconnect and take a rest from the light. It's just us upon a cruise tonight. It's been a while, I know, just a little bit longer. Blessings for your patience comes from heaven. I don't know if I could have done this by myself, but baby, we are almost there. There's a lot more to me than just being an average Joe on the streets. I wanna give you everything you need. Just tell me you believe in me, and we can go wherever you want. But you decide. I got the music to ride for a vibe. Let's disconnect and take a rest from the light. It's just us upon a cruise tonight. Oh, I can feel your exhaustion from a long week of work. Sensitivity with caution, how I use my words to make you feel at home. When you're in my arms, holding me so tight, everything gonna be alright. And I feel every pain that you're going through.
Great. Oh man, that's Talifa, welcome back into to Buddha's Lounge, Everyday People. Sorry again, we're still having these conversations while you guys are enjoying the music and the music videos. If you are a local artist and you would like to get some exposure out there about your music and your videos and your content, give us a shout out here at Everyday People. But welcome back. We're talking to Ray Keller III. He is a life insurance agent, and then he moonlights as a angel for children, doing good, giving them tools, giving them these apps. Would you call it an app?
Yeah, it is an app. It's a web app.
Yeah. Play Outside.
PlayOutsideWithMe.com.
PlayOutsideWithMe.com. Now, it's in the comments, but it sounds like the way you explained it, and I love the way you explained it. It doesn't go further than 2 miles, and it's kind of like a meetup. Sorry, I'm over here stealing your story. Tell me about Play Outside.
Yeah, PlayOutsideWithMe.com. It's just, I've been talking to my kids. I see them lonely in the house, and they're wandering, and they're begging Dad to play with them, and I'm trying to make the paper, and then I want to play with them too, so I find the time. But it's a lot of parents nowadays, it's just changed with the internet. With the addition of the internet, the landscape has changed. Now everyone has to drive their kids to these events at all these fields. They have to pay a premium. They have to take time out of their day and try to split themselves into two to take this daughter and this son. So it's just another
Safety,
tool.
Right?
Yeah. So it's just a tool for parents to set up an account, a free account. The parent usually would set it up. That's the way I intended it to be. And then
don't get lazy, parents. Did you hear? I don't know if you picked up what my man said. It's supposed to go through the parents. That way, the safety is ensured by the adults.
Exactly.
Don't pass it off to your kid, because if something happens, you're still going to get in trouble. You're the one that's going to be in fault.
It ultimately falls on the parents.
Yes,
so if there's flags on the app that's going to remind the parents, like, you got to still check it out with your kid, even if eventually you start sending them on their own. Initially it'd be wise to. They're still your kids.
Only because it's a hot topic. What would you say to parents that are concerned about the latest story about Roblox?
Yeah.
And those predators that are on there. It's a concern everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm just asking if their parents concerned about that on this
Oh
app.
yeah, that's probably the number one thing I hear, and it's really. I mean, I put in all the security measures that I possibly can, but it's like that. It's like the question that has no answer. You know, like how do you like if anyone has any great ideas? That's what I always ask the parents. Like, tell me what you think I could do, because I put in everything that I possibly can as far as credentials, logins, and passwords. And then not storing kids' last names. I don't even ask for the kid's last name. I don't ask for the parents' last name. All the addresses are protected behind security measures. So it's like GPS coordinates.
Can parents or guardians take a tour? Can they talk to you about on the app and can they vet it themselves? I don't know what that means. But
I would definitely. Yeah, it's free. So there's no cost. So they can just set up a free account, and there's a feature they can delete the account if they find it undesirable or whatever.
How has it been for the kids? It sounds like your kids have been trying it. You said it's 2 mile radius?
2 mile radius, just to keep it local.
Yeah.
Right? Just kids playing outside like we used to when we were kids.
Yes.
So it just has a feature where 2 miles max, so the kids can actually walk or ride bikes to the location that's been designated by either the parent or with the help of their child. And then the event is just set up. The invite is sent out. It rings a doorbell on their phone, just like the old school days. Just banging on the door. Can you guys come out and play? It's just like that. So it's just a free tool to give parents an alternative to the expensive sport programs that we're all kind of hurting for money in some way or another. So
it definitely will save you a phone call.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that one button is this calling.
Dinging.
Yeah.
All the kids that fit the filter, boy or girl or both. Age range, you have a slider between minimum age, maximum age.
You haven't got any recognition? That sounds like a great app, man.
It's still pretty new. So yeah, it's still right here in Utah. But
okay.
But there's kids everywhere, and they all need help learning how to play again. I mean, honestly, they don't know how to play anymore. It's all about just the headsets and Fortnite and whatever.
Oh my gosh, and the innocence. Do you remember back then they would tag? For example, that game Tag. It was a wonderful game. It taught you life lessons, And if you weren't fast enough, you got tagged.
You got tagged.
If you were tired, you weren't fit, you got tagged.
And then you get to argue with each other if you were tagged.
Yes, that wasn't the tag. You missed me. No. Back on you. Bounces on you. Stays on. Yeah. You've really brought very important topics, Ray. These are very, very poignant and very important topics that families need to talk about. But you do it in a very light and fun way that I can see. Y'all really need to get a presentation. If you don't know anything about life insurance, you got to call my man so that he can explain it to you over the phone. Do you do video calls? I know it's over the phone still, but it's not face-to-face.
Yeah, it's not face-to-face. It's 99% over the phone. But if people want to see my mug, I'll put it on for them.
Yeah. If y'all want to see mugshot, did you say mugshot? What
if they want to see this ugly mug, I'll put it on Zoom for you. You can keep yours off.
Just don't ask for a free Google Fiber.
Yeah, there you go.
No, in closing, my brother, thank you so much. Seriously, man, thank you for coming on. You have really educated us on life insurance. You've educated us on even that app that you have. It's a great tool to have.
Yeah.
Can I ask you one last thing about that? Now, if I live in Utah, but the app's only in Utah?
No, it'll work anywhere
if
in
I
the US.
I was going to say that.
Yeah,
If I love it in Utah. I'm moving. I'm going on a vacation with my family.
Yeah.
I don't know who to trust out there. Knowing that they're on the app kind of gives me a layer of security.
It does, yeah.
Thank you. That's why I was trying to work that out, bro.
But you don't have kids that young anymore, do you?
Grandkids.
Grandkids.
I have grandkids.
Okay.
Well, that's their problem. We're the spoil stage. Oh, get back to the parent for crying.
Right.
Exactly. Anybody you'd like to shout out or send some positive vibes out in closing?
Yeah, just anyone who's out there, trying to start a business or something, especially life insurance. I'm always offering, give me a call. I love to mentor anyone, especially our Polynesian youth. There's a lot of them that are looking for ways to make money, and this is a great way to take care of your family,
Do you eat a lot of Tongan dishes, Tongan food?
A little bit.
Little bit?
Yeah. Not a lot, but my dad was the head of the house, so...
So you had a lot of what is that?
Guy was probably my favorite thing.
Haggis.
Yeah, there you go.
Haggis. All right, I'm gonna change my question. We always like to have a fun question. I was gonna ask you, but I'll ask you a different one. If you were a fruit, if you could be a fruit, what kind of fruit would you be, and why?
Oh man, what kind of fruit would I be?
Don't do the chest thing. I'm looking at you and you're like.
I don't know if there's a chess way to answer this one. I don't know, man. Mango? I don't.
Why would you consider yourself
there's
a
a
mango?
spiky fruit in Brazil when I lived down there. I forget what it was called, but yeah. It's
Guarana? Guarana?
No, Guarana is a delicious one. Bro.
Oh, I didn't never pinch you for seal. I just read that on a pamphlet.
Yeah.
All right, let me extend it further since food isn't your forte.
Yeah.
If you could be a firearm, what kind of firearm would you be and why? Don't answer that question. Follow him, like him, and share him. Y'all want to learn more about? I got you, brother. I got you right here. Throw up your T's for tonguing. T's for tonguing. I got to ask my wife. I apologize. What are we ending with? Date night. Okay, look. It is Monday night. It's still early on. Please turn to your loved one and say, let's go out. Let's have a good time. Let's talk about life insurance. Let's talk about play dates for our kids, all courtesy of our guest, Ray Keller III. Please like, share,
plug.
and follow him. Thank you so much. If we help one person, we've done our job. And as we always say on Everyday People and Buddha's Lounge, please be kind. All right, enjoy our final video and song by our cousin Josh Satovi. Yeah, our cousin. He's going to be here for the Holo Holo Fest in December. Here's a date night. We'll see you. Ray, you're the man. Thank you so much.
Shining so bright, did you notice? See, we've been sharing thoughts and things remotely. And if you're kinda shy, please don't be, girl. You can put your trust in me, you see. You know it's long overdue for a night like this. 'Cause you are my best when I am your best. And everything just feels right. Take you on a date night, yeah. Put that dress on, girl. Yeah, take you on a date night, Can we get a date night, Take you on a date night, Can we get a date night? Now wait a minute, take a second. Did you notice that God took his time?